Hi, I'm Bob Levine. I'm president of Zistos Corporation, and I'm here today to talk about a couple of very unique cameras that we have that we manufacture here that have applications in all the different sectors that we're involved in. It's the WPC 2.5 IR or WPC-2.5Z. They're both zoom cameras, and they actually have an optical zoom assembly in this all-weather housing. The housing is actually immersible down to a depth of about 30 feet. They're also self-illuminating, and unlike many other cameras that claim to have zoom, and what they do is they utilize what's called a digital zoom, in which they increase the size of the image, but they reduce the resolution of the image. So they make it's really kind of a false zoom. It makes the image bigger, but you don't see as much because the pixels are less. So what this does, it has an actual optical lens train in here. So when we zoom, it's the zoom in the traditional sense. We're actually magnifying the image optically, and the number of pixels stays the same regardless of the magnification. The zoom cameras cover a wide range of applications in all of our sectors. It's good for the industrial inspection people who need to look into confined spaces or areas that are difficult to access to inspect conditions, and they can see the subtle details of what might be wrong in the environment where something might need to be repaired or remedied. They can do this remotely, safely, out of a confined space, and zoom in on the details. The same thing can be said for those who are involved in some of the physical security and interdiction applications that our security and law enforcement and military customers are involved in. They can look at the underside of a vehicle and zoom in on some hardware or something that looks a little suspicious to indicate that something might have been tampered with. In the rescue sector, they can poke this into a rubble pile or a void space in a rubble pile and zoom in on details of in trying to identify the location of a victim. And of course, our law enforcement customers who are involved in tactical operations can use this tool with the infrared illuminators as a tactical surveillance tool, where they can, for example, poke this up into an attic and zoom in on something which might be somebody hiding. Maybe their fingertips are showing on the other side of a wall or a board, or curled around something in an effort to evade capture. They can zoom in and see the details that would normally be missed by a fixed focus camera. Of course, with any of these cameras, like all of our modular array of camera heads, they'll go on any of our poles or any of our cables. I have our 2-foot baton here. I'll attach this on here just to demonstrate how it would go on. There's a keyed connector. We just turn it on until it seats, tighten down the knob here until it threads on, and we compress the connector against the internal gasket, thus making a waterproof connection here that attaches the camera mechanically and electrically. And we can see how I can control the zoom ratio, the zoom, by these buttons right on top of the display here. And you can see from over here we can control the illumination on the display unit itself. What I'm putting on right now is the infrared version, and I'm doing that so I can demonstrate how we can control the illumination on this, but you won't see any indication of light because it's putting out 980 nanometer IR illumination, which is invisible to the human eye. That's important to our law enforcement customers that need to maintain the stealth and the covert nature of a tactical surveillance application. So please visit our website and take a look at these products, and let us know if you'd like to see a product demonstration, or like a quote, or just like some additional information. Thank you very much.